Air signs, this is your weekend message. We have the new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer on the 20th to 21st, depending on where you are in the world. So I'm looking into the energies of that, but basically looking into the energies coming towards us for this weekend. Today is Friday, I think the 19th. So this message would be good through Monday, the 22nd. So that should give us an idea of what this solar eclipse is bringing into us. I've pulled from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, as well as the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reed, to get the overall energy for the reading, just to kind of see what the overall message is here for you air signs. So if you have placements in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, because Venus is love, how we love, relationships, partnerships. If you have those signs in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, there should be messages here for you. Take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for all of you. And apply it to the area of your life in which it fits, because it is a general collective air sign reading. It's going to be different for most of you, right? But the same energies are coming at us, air signs. So that's why these readings are beneficial. Holy Spirit, holy angels, archangels of light, spirit guides, and ancestors, allow me to be a clear channel for the air signs for this weekend reading. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's look and see what we've pulled so far. So the first two cards out were the Sun and Fire. Okay, so this solar new moon eclipse is the ring of fire, because it's going to light up the sun in a way that you just see a ring. So I'm taking this to mean that this is bringing some type of clarity to something that's been hidden from us. If it's a truth that we've been hiding from ourselves, it's held us back, and the eclipse is going to shine a light on that, okay, for us, so that we can gain clarity and know how to proceed into this new cycle that we're going into. Now, fire is passionate. Fire can also be anger. Mars is going into its home sign of Aries, June the 25th, where it will remain for 6 months, which is a very long time. I don't know when that's happened before exactly, but I can only imagine what that could do. Potentially, it could be temperance flaring, it could be anxiousness, it could be impatience. But if we channel that energy using a physical outlet, maybe get outdoors, get one with nature, or some type of physical activity that we enjoy, we can channel those energies in a good way that lead us to take action in areas of our life that we may have been stuck or stagnant, right? The Sun can also be uncovering a secret, right? There could be someone that comes into you this weekend with a truth, with this Ace of Air, a truth that was hidden from you, something that you didn't know. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? It's a time to really reflect with these retrogrades. So anything that was hidden from us that is essential to us making a decision that affects our destiny or affects our healing, that keeps us removing blockages so that we can enter correctly into our destiny. That's what's going on this weekend. Okay, so we have Taming the Wind. It's number 55. Fives are all about changes. So the solar eclipse, new moon energy is bringing some form of change to your life, air sign. It's going to be different for each of you, of course, but change is imminent, okay? I'm going to go ahead and read from the book Taming the Wind. But I do feel that these two cards reflect this ring of fire, solar eclipse energy, the Sun and the fire. Because you can see she's sheltering herself from the sun. It's a different depiction in this card than any other deck. In this deck, the sun seems kind of harsh, right? And I had this in last weekend's reading too. So maybe for air signs, it's just now playing out for us this weekend. But she's trying to shield herself from this truth or this clarity that's coming in. It's definitely something that you have not wanting to be accepting of. Maybe you're in denial of it and you can no longer deny it with whatever's coming out with this truth. Whether this is an internal truth and it's just spirit talking to you internally, or whether a person comes in or some information comes in to shine a light on a situation, it's going to be very powerful, okay? It might even make you angry or anxious with this fire card. This is energy, okay? Fire energy. If you're not a fire sign, you know, like I said, it can be impatience, it can be anger, it can be jealousy, it can be so many things in that fire energy. But rather than letting the fire consume us, we have to let the fire refine us, right? So if it's healing something that's an insecurity within you, you're not really wanting to look at that. If it's information coming to you, something that maybe intuitively you thought was going on, but then you tell yourself, you know, you talk yourself out of it. When it comes out, it's going to be so clear and so plain that you can't deny it, okay? But as of right now, you're still trying to shield yourself as I'm doing this reading from this truth. It's almost like your soul feels it coming in, okay? And it may be harsh because the sun can be scorching. It can be harsh. It's not always this beautiful, warm energy. Sometimes it's a little too warm and it can burn us, right? But either way it goes, it is so that you can step into your destiny, ready for the next mission, the next path that you're taking, probably the next spiritual journey, because this is a spiritual reading, right? Okay, so let's look at Taming the Wind, number 55. Again, that to me just speaks to huge change coming into your life with this energies that we're under. But the book says, the invitation says it's time to clear your energy, be present in the moment, and become conscious of how you communicate. Also, Mercury went retrograde yesterday. For you Geminis, Mercury is your ruling planet, but for all air signs, you know, our strength is communication and intelligence, and during Mercury retrograde that can kind of be interfered with a little bit. So really think about what you're going to say before you say it. Words come easy to us as air signs, and so sometimes we tend to spit them out without thinking them out. This is not the time to do that. Mercury will go direct again on July the 12th, and then there's, you know, a week or two shadow period. But until then, watch your words, okay? So it says this is a good time to write in a journal or put your thoughts into cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and desires. Just remember that when Taming the Wind appears as a symbol, it's time to honor spirit with reverence and respect. So I think we always kind of stand in awe of spirit, stand in awe of our creator, the creator of the universe. When we have something like this ring of fire, you just look up at the sky and you're just really in awe and reverence of it. And that's the way it's supposed to be this weekend. You're really supposed to be in your spiritual place, really connecting to spirit, okay? The medicine says it's time to clean up any misunderstandings with others, clear the air after disagreements, and allow others to share their side of things. You are now called to be a good listener. This is not the time to be right. It's a time for you to understand rather than to be understood. Good things come out of this restraint of tongue and pen. You will be surprised at how things get resolved when you allow for all sides to have value. I think that is a very good message to start this reading. So take that into consideration. We're going to use the good tarot to pull tarot to see what other messages we have for you, air signs. Holy Spirit, holy angels, archangels of light, spirit guides and ancestors, show me clearly for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what energies are coming towards them. What do they need to be aware of, Spirit? Okay, the first two cards we have out are Fortune's Wheel and the Hermit. So we're starting this reading off with two very, very major players. These are both major arcana. So, Fortune's Wheel, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is changing, okay? Good luck is coming to you once you clear out, once you get this clarity that the sun is bringing to you. You're going to see a period of time in which you are very fortunate. This is also the karmic wheel. The wheel of karma is starting to turn, so a new cycle is beginning. Something has cleared out with that Taming the Wind. The advice there is change is coming because it's a 55, and fives are about changes. Fives are also about the point of no return. You've come this far. It's not, you can't turn around now. You have to keep going, right? Gemini, North Node is new to us. So the nodes switched to Gemini from Cancer a month or so ago. And that is all about the future, all about the destiny. So that is what I feel this wheel is turning. It's turning to get you with the person you're supposed to be with, or at the job you're supposed to be at, or in the right place at the right time, whatever that may be for your spiritual journey. It's a new journey, right? Now we have the Hermit card. So that's number 9. It's the card of Virgo. Fortune's wheel, Sagittarius, by the way. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But basically the message here is you need to go within. You need to use your intuition. You need to do some soul searching because you're about to step into your destiny, okay? The beginnings of your new path are being opened up now with this portal, solar eclipse portal. You're trying to gain a new perspective, okay, with that Hanged Man energy. You're trying to see things differently and do things, you want to do things differently than you did in the past. In the past, there was a lot of temptation to do wrong, whether it be tempting to cheat if you're in a relationship, or tempting to indulge in drugs and alcohol, tempting to try to escape reality in any form would be this Devil card. Okay, it's number 15 in the Major Arcana. This is the sign of Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Honest to goodness, we have all Major Arcana so far. This is an entire reading of Major Arcana because I just looked at the other 2 cards that came out, and it's the card of Scorpio, transformation, and the card of Pisces, the High Priestess. So there's a transformation happening here, whether it's internal and you are transforming air sign, or whether it is a knowing that your life is about to transform in some way, or someone around you may be transforming. But with the High Priestess, she knows, okay, she knows secrets. Secrets are going to be coming out this weekend. Now, whether you're holding the secret or somebody's withholding the secret from you, could be a Pisces. This person is going to bring this truth to you under this energy this weekend, okay? Now, the bottom of the deck, what's hidden from you is there's a new passionate beginning. It's a gift. It's a gift from God when it's an ace. And this is the Ace of Fire. This is something that you're going to be passionate about. Something that is really going to make you want to take action, or somebody is going to be taking action towards you this weekend. And it's in a big way, right? It's not just, hey, you want to go to dinner. It's, hey, we need to sit down and have a talk. We need to, or some big event happens that brings something out that you've been needing to know. Wow, all Major Arcana. I don't know if that's ever happened before in a reading for me, but we have, let's go over it again. Fortune's Wheel, Sagittarius. The Hermit is Virgo. The Hanged Man is Pisces. High Priestess is Pisces. Transformation is the Devil card. The Death card, and that's Scorpio. And the Capricorn is the Devil card. It's called Temptation here, and that's the sign of Capricorn. So I don't know if you're dealing with any of those signs, but this is a major, major turning point this weekend under this energy. Now, solar eclipse, any eclipse energy can last up to 6 months. I feel this is more coming in this week because I set my intention for this weekend, but these are big energies. This is not like a time that you won't remember what you did the weekend of June the 19th through the 22nd. This would be one of those times that is burned into your memory. The day you woke up, or the day you came together with the one you love, or the day you got the big promotion, whatever this huge shift is, it's very memorable. Okay, over the span of time, there are some times that we tend to not remember what we did, but not here. Okay, here it's very obvious. Wow. So let's get a little clarity here. First, I'm going to ask for clarification on this Wheel of Fortune. Show me for the air signs what this is. So I have the card of Cancer. So you could have a Cancer that's returning to you, or a Cancer that's writing in to give you this message, possibly. It's King of Swords. It's going to bring resolution to something, a quick resolution to a problem that you've been experiencing, something that left you feeling defeated. And it's going to come in the form of a message, or since this Cancer person is riding in on this motorcycle, they could actually show up at your door, okay? So phone call, message, or just somebody popping up on you and you didn't realize it, right? Clarify the Hermit card for me. Clarify the Hermit card. Why is the Hermit card here for the air signs for this weekend, Spirit? Please give me clarity on the Hermit card. What's going on? What do we need to go internal about? Okay, it's for the future. Just as I channeled, this is part of your destiny. Things are about to move very quickly, and you need to watch your thoughts, okay? Because you're manifesting rapidly with that Magician card. So make sure that you're not in a lack consciousness thinking, make sure you're not at home having a pity party while you're being the hermit. Make sure that you're going into this with positive intentions that you wish to see manifest in your physical 3D life, because it's definitely coming, okay? Try not to be too defensive too, because I saw that card just now. Hanged Man, Pisces. Why is the Hanged Man here in the air sign reading? Hanged Man. Okay, it's a rite of passage. It's meant to be, it's either meant to be that you get a new perspective so that you can, correct yourself. I mean, we have to hold ourselves accountable when we have wrong thinking or we have something internal that's holding us back. There's no more time. With this card, there's no more time. Like, you're so uncomfortable here with this issue or with this person or with the situation or with this internal blockage that time is up, okay? There's a divine order and a divine timing for things, meaning you didn't do it or you didn't take care of it or you didn't align with your true path, and now you have to, okay? Because it's a rite of passage. You have to take whatever this is causing you anxiety, it's causing you sleepless nights possibly, but it's definitely in the back of your mind, and it needs to be resolved now because it's going to keep you from your destined path that's also here for you to start on. And I channeled that, so I'm glad to see the cards are coming out. I think I'm on the right track. I may not have to clarify as much. Temptation, and I have the card of Aries. Obviously, it could be temptation by a third party. This is a masculine energy. For those of you who have a masculine in your energy field, that is a temptation, but not necessarily good for you long term, okay? It could also be thinking you know everything, okay? Because the Emperor, this is the Emperor card, the gentleman. The Emperor is the divine masculine. The Emperor rules over kingdoms. He doesn't really have to be real open-minded all the time. What he says goes. It's his way or the highway, okay? But this is also your divine masculine. So you may be tempted in some way by the divine masculine this weekend. But you are the high priestess. You remain silent. So it could be that you don't answer that text or you don't answer that phone call. Even if you do, there's still something that you're trying to keep secret, something you're trying to keep to yourself. I don't think you're going to be able to with that sun solar eclipse, but we'll see. Transformation and temptation, all of it work together. The high priestess knows that this is her destiny, his or her destiny, depending on who's watching right now. And a new journey has got to begin. This is Major Arcana 0, the journey. So it could be a twin flame journey. It could be some type of spiritual movement or social movement, something that was fated. It was a fated event to occur in your life, and you're going to see clarity on that this weekend. So that's beautiful. Let's pull from the Gilded Tarot and just see what it is that we need to have for an outcome. So we have the Magician. The Magician, again, is telling you have all the tools that you need to manifest the outcome that you desire here, but you have to really rein in those thoughts of scarcity, those thoughts of I'm not good enough or I don't deserve this. You have to really hone in on the positive intentions that you're setting at this time, because it's a new moon, right? New moon's about new beginnings. It's about manifesting. Every new moon, I set my intentions, and within 6 months, it comes true, okay? So you want to make sure that you are very clear with what you want so that the universe can bring it to you. And this is going to right a wrong. Whatever this truth is that's coming out is going to be the catalyst to right a situation that's been karmic or something here, because this is karma with the Justice card. This is also the card of Libra, so you could be dealing with a Libra, or that this could be you, okay? And then we have Two of Swords. It's going to bring forth a difficult choice, okay? But you're going to have to make a head over heart decision on how to move forward. Once you have this truth, once it comes out in the open and you're privy to it, then the choice has to be made, okay? And that may be hard for you, air sign, to make this choice. It's not going to be one that you just make overnight. Or if you do make it overnight, you just have to be really mindful that you use your wisdom in this decision and not just your emotions, okay? Because it's Swords energy, which is our energy, so I feel confident that you will. And then the last card is Eight of Cups. So you're moving on emotionally from whatever this is that's held you back, whether it's a person that you need to move on from, and if it is, you need to move this weekend. You need to bring out the truth if you're unhappy. Sometimes it's just 3 words: I'm not happy. And it can really get you out of a stuck situation. Now, if this is something that you've been hiding from yourself and you have to do the healing work internally, you're moving on from the grief of it and the pain that it's caused you, because you want this new beginning to start off with a clean slate, a fresh start emotionally. So this is walking away from something that has really held you back in an emotional place of grief. You're walking away from it because you know that there's something on the horizon for you that is bigger than this. That this was just a lesson to show you where you need to go next, right? Well, I think that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So for those of you who are here about love or a relationship, I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and see if we can get some advice from Spirit for you, air signs. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels of Light. Okay, the first card out is engagement. So you may be getting engaged this weekend, but basically it's saying your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So if you're single, this could be someone that you start dating or dating again. If you are dating, this could be you moving in together or, getting engaged. And if you're engaged, this is you getting married. And it's a beautiful energy. It's committing to something that you love. Then we have chemistry. There is a strong attraction between you and this person, air sign. Heart-to-heart conversations. I was feeling this in that energy. The time has come to honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so somebody, what's been hidden is their true feelings for you, and that is coming out this weekend. And then the last card out is getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now for you, I feel that this also, not only is it taking the mask off you or your partner, it's actually revealing a secret that opens the door to you bonding in a very much closer soul to soul way, right? And then the bottom of the deck, something that you need to keep in mind here is let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Don't push against it. Just watch and see what happens. Sometimes there's so much power in just sitting back and not trying to make any moves and see what this person tells you, okay? Listen, like the card said, taming the wind. This is a time to listen. Just like when you're meditating outside and all of a sudden Spirit sends this beautiful wind to you, you really hear it in your soul when you're in meditation. You just close your eyes and you feel it and you hear it. That's how it has to be, this conversation with this person. You have to really listen with your ears, but also with your soul, because this is probably a soulmate, somebody that you've spent past lives with, and you know them at a soul level, but the heart-to-heart conversations and the revealing of whatever this secret, whatever this truth is that's revealed, is really going to deepen your bond. And then lastly, I want to pull a postcard from Spirit. Actually, before that, I want to look at the soul's journey, not to make your video too long, but let's just see what needs to be healed internally or in this relationship. But what needs to be healed within us at this time of the new moon solar eclipse, Spirit, for those air signs. I'm going to pull one card for Gemini, one card for Gemini, pull one for each sign, okay? What does Gemini need to heal internally, Spirit, or focus or be aware of internally? Denial. Okay, Gemini. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the inside of awareness. That awareness needs to be your faith, okay? If you have an inner knowing that something is going to work out for you, then something is going to work out for you, okay? But don't deny if you are living in fear of something. When that fear creeps in, how are you dealing with it? Are you pushing through it, or are you actually looking at the fear and trying to figure out where is this coming from so that you can heal it? Fear is the number one thing that holds us back from all of our blessings, all of our manifestations. It makes us miss opportunities, and we cannot live and come from a place of fear. Okay, show me for Libra. What does Libra need to know, Spirit? Libra needs to know relationships. Oh, wow, imagine that. The sign of relationships needs to work on their relationships. So it says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So you may be cutting people out, or you may that are toxic for you or can't go with you in this next journey at this time, Libra. And that's difficult for Libra because they really love. When they love, they really love. And it's hard sometimes to let that go. But this also could just be you reflecting with Venus in retrograde on how your relationships have gone, maybe some patterns that have repeated. Um, or it could actually be that you're attracting in those of your soul tribe, right? Because it says I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Raise your vibration as high as possible. That's what's going to bring your soul tribe to you. If you're attracting the same type of person, there's a reason for that. There's a pattern, then there's a reason, okay? And you need to get your vibration higher. So what does Aquarius need to know? Wow, that happened fast, Aquarius. Grief. Oh, Aquarius. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Yes, that's true. Work through your grief, okay? Over this weekend, try to cleanse and clear your energy, like the card said, taming the wind, and really work through on releasing any grief that's holding you back, okay? I know that's hard, Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius moon, so I'm sitting here like, really? Grief around relationships because I'm a Libra, so yeah. But it's the truth, you know? It's what has to happen so that we can move on to the next chapter, which is going to be beautiful, by the way. Absolutely. We should be excited right now. We just don't know what's coming. And that's why we're like, really? Grief, denial, great, you know? But look at the spread. We have Fortune's Wheel. So good luck is coming. You're favored, highly favored. The Hermit, soul searching, leading soul lessons. Hanged Man, open mind, new perspective. Temptation, overcoming that devil, right? Transformation, rising from the ashes like a phoenix into a better life. And High Priestess, connecting with spirit. So it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. We have to really focus on the beauty of it. Now, your postcard from Spirit says, Dearest you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek. Like safety or wholeness, know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you, toward joy, discovery, growth, adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can, step forward, surrender to whatever Spirit has in store for you. You will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. That's a beautiful reminder that we need to make sure that our intentions are pure. When manifesting, you have to have pure intentions for that manifestation to become real, okay? So really check in with yourself and see, what is my motive for this? Am I coming from a place of ego or insecurity, or am I coming from a place of love with my intention? And I hope that this helps you out. That's all I have for you for this weekend, but it's quite a lot. So just really work with the energies and do the best you can. It's going to be beautiful in the end, I promise. Loving you all, sending you light and love. Namaste.